Welcome back to DHS Sportscenter. I'm Ben Smith.
And I'm Will Bouvier.
On today's show, I will be speaking with senior Zach Sylvia about his experiences here at Dartmouth High School and how he's going to bring it from Dartmouth High School to Bridgewater State University.
Later in the episode, we have a preview of the upcoming NBA Finals, so stay tuned for that and more.
On DHS
Sportscenter.
Hi, what can I get for you today?
Can I please have a coffee?
One coffee, coming right up. Here's your coffee. Enjoy.
This coffee was amazing, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
You want restaurant quality coffee? Then sign up for our cafe delivery service every Tuesday.
Check weekly for the Google form in your email to sign up.
Welcome back, folks. I am here with Zach Sylvia, senior and upcoming graduate of Dartmouth High School. Welcome back, Zach.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. So as you can tell by Zach's shirt, he will be attending Bridgewater State University next year. So Zach, do you want to talk about the major you're going to be doing next year?
So next year I'll be taking up communications at Bridgewater.
Awesome. Do you know what sports have you played throughout the past 4 seasons here at the Dartmouth High School?
So I started my freshman year playing football. You know, I always loved playing football as a kid. I took a gap year the year before, but it's just like I really didn't like how I missed it, so getting back into it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Very challenging.
Yeah. What position did you play in football?
Oh, I played a lot of positions. Freshman year they had me playing lineman because we didn't have any. And then eventually I got moved to the positions I want to play, which were wide receiver, and I went to linebacker, and now I was a safety. So I've been all over the place.
Yep. Before adding on to that, tell us about your experience on playing football, like on the field in the gridiron.
It's honestly quite an experience. I mean, my first 2 years, you know, we struggled a bit. I really personally didn't get much playing time. I had fun, but like this past season was really fun. Just like game one, it's like everyone just showing up, showing out. First game back after COVID.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I was at that game, and I remember I almost lost my voice at the Durfee game this year. That game and the Durfee game because I was yelling so much. Well, do you want to say anything?
I also know that you participated in the track team. How was that experience for you?
It was quite an experience. You know, it's depending on what season it is, it can either be a big group of people or a small group. Either way, I liked it both. I got along with everybody I knew, and I had a lot of fun, even though running isn't personally fun for me.
Yeah.
I was going to add on to that. What events did you participate in, though?
So for winter, I participated in the 1,000, which is basically 5 laps. We always participated at Wheaton College. Thank you to them for allowing us to go there. I didn't do very hot. I wasn't the best runner. So.
How about outdoor track?
Outdoor track, I ran the 400, and then this year I started throwing javelin. So.
Awesome. You ran 5 laps around that.
It's indoor track. Indoor tracks are like 200.
It probably is a pain, right?
Oh, you just have to have endurance, but you also have a little bit of like speed, because you can't go too slow, or else you're gonna come in last.
I know one of your buddies, James Martin, who we just had in the past show. He next year is off to the same college as you are. And the fact is, he talked to me on one of the episodes. He said that he's doing track so he can get ready for football season. Is that preparing you for football season too as well?
Honestly, yeah, that's a good reason I did it because it helped me stay in shape for all the other like seasons upcoming. I mean, like running consistently, it helps a lot. So like during football, during like that hard week of practice, it helps a lot.
Yeah.
So Zach, you're going to college next year and majoring in communications. Any sports communications or sports media that you're interested in taking up? Or
Oh yeah, I would absolutely love to work in the sports media. I mean, I've been big sports fans all my life.
Mhm.
I've always found it interesting, and who knows, maybe I'll one day find my way on ESPN.
Awesome.
Yeah. Keep dreaming though.
On God, that's what I'm saying.
How does it feel like you're going to be reunited with some former players of Dartmouth, like Nolan Ellis, who's at Bridgewater State University right now? Will Kelly, he's going to be going to BSU as well. Like I just said, James Martin's also going to BSU. Oliver Taradash, I think.
I believe so.
Yeah, Oliver's going to there as well. How do you feel on being with your teammates from high school down up to college?
Well, we especially like this year, we definitely built a bond that we haven't really seen like my first 3 years. So it'll be good to see those guys.
Awesome.
Personally, for me, I won't be playing, but I'll definitely watch those guys. I think they'll do very well.
So, speaking how you just said you were going to be in communications, are you interested in some jobs like being an announcer for like the BSU games?
I mean, yeah, if I get the opportunity, I would absolutely love to. It give me an opportunity to maybe go further in the future. Who knows? Maybe. I'd love to take that.
Going back to your high school career with football and track and everything, what was the most memorable moment from either track or football in your high school career?
Definitely, I know I've said this before, but definitely going back to game 1 against Stang. It was, senior year, first game of the season. They beat us 2 years ago, so we wanted some revenge. And just the crowd was electric. It was just a feeling that, honestly, I've never felt before. So it got me and my teammates all hyped up. So.
Awesome.
Yeah. Speaking on to that game, the Stang game, that was the first game in like a few years since 2018 because 2019 they got Triple E and
Yes, right.
they shut down like
it was all early morning games.
they shut it down like and your games would be starting at 4:00 in the afternoon. Then 2020 COVID struck. 2021 we had a spring season, but that was limited to 2 spectators. And fall of 2021, I would say that was probably one of your best seasons since I'd say 2017. Because I mean, you guys first you went 7-3, I believe. Not 7. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 7. I think it was 7-4. No, but
7-4, yes.
Yeah.
But 7-4, and you started the season 3-0. I'm sorry, 4-0, and then you lost to Brockton, and then beat Durfee. Then went to the Trojans, lost to them by close game. But I think you guys played a good season this year, if you ask me. I had fun. You guys were like a fun team to watch. Like I was there for Thanksgiving game. I've been to like every game since I was like 8 years old. So
Yeah,
and I'm 15 now. So that's probably since 2015 So, all right, Zach, congratulations on your accomplishment on being here at DHS TV Media. We want to congratulate you.
Thank you very much.
And best of luck in your college career and your future. Can't wait to see what the future brings you as well. And yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Dartmouth High School is committed to providing a quality education for all learners. Dartmouth High School is home to over 1,000 students with a variety of academic and extracurricular offerings that make Dartmouth High School a special place to learn. At Dartmouth High School, we have a program for you. From our world-class music programs to our exceptional varsity athletic offerings to the more than 20 advanced placement courses, students at Dartmouth High School have unique opportunities to grow and develop throughout their high school experience. Our mission at Dartmouth High School is to prepare all students for whatever opportunities they wish to pursue upon graduation. Whether you plan to continue your education at a 2, 4 trade or technical school, enter directly into the workforce, or volunteer in service to our nation, Dartmouth High School will prepare you for the future of your choosing. We invite students considering Dartmouth High School to shadow a current student, to experience a day in the life of a Dartmouth High School student. We are confident that you will walk away believing that Dartmouth High School is a special place to learn and to grow. We look forward to seeing you around Dartmouth High School soon.
Now let's take a look at the discussion we had on the upcoming NBA Finals.
Welcome back, folks. I am here with Alejandro, who is our final contestant. He has a lot of known basketball knowledge, and he's here to talk about the NBA Finals. Welcome.
What's up?
So first things first, I just want to start off and talk about the Boston Celtics this year. What do you think about the Boston Celtics?
Well, they were doing good. The beginning of the year was kind of rough, but they turned it around. Honestly, I think Ime Udoka is a great coach for the Boston Celtics, and I think Celtics will go win in 7.
Ime Udoka. Ime Udoka. It's hard for me to say, but he's, in my opinion, coach of the year, and I believe that he has a lot of confidence in himself and his team. I know he's never been to the NBA Finals. He was an assistant coach for the Spurs. I think he went to the NBA Finals when he played for the Spurs, or whether or not. But I believe the beginning of the year was so rough for them because they had Dennis Schroeder. They just traded him for Daniel Tice, and no one thought the Celtics was going to go to the NBA Finals this year. I personally thought they were not going to make it to the playoffs at all. And then they won 11 games straight in February. February was their best month, and it was a big comeback for them.
I think what Brad Stevens did was like a smart move because he went to from head coach to GM. He brought us Al Horford and all those players that we got.
And he traded Kemba Walker to the
Knicks?
Not Knicks, OKC. Then OKC traded them to the Knicks, and
I like
because at the time, what's his name? Al Horford was on on OKC at the time, so they swapped him. And when he came back, I was skeptical that day, but I was glad that Kemba left because Kemba was not doing good for our team. I feel like he didn't even play that much. He was a good player, but the first season when they lost to the Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals, he played a great season, but that last season he had to deal with injuries and stuff like that, so that limited some time.
Yeah. I also like the move that Brad Stevens did to get Derek White. He's been crucial for our playoffs game.
Derek White for Moses Brown, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. And Derek White, he is also again, people might think he's an overrated player, but in my opinion, I think he's a great bench player. The Celtics have a great bench. You can't forget Robert
Williams.
Rob Williams, I think it's Robert Williams. Yeah, the Time Lord. Great defender too. So is Grant Williams as well. Trying to think of the Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, the shooting forward. You know, he's going to be on Klay Thompson all this whole series, and Marcus Smart, who will be on Curry, and that will be a scary matchup to see.
I feel
Curry
like the
and-
whole Celtics as a whole matured, because they like Marcus Smart pointed out like their flaws, like they weren't passing, they didn't have that much chemistry, but I think that they got their chemistry together, and now I think that they're playing well.
Awesome. Yeah. So next up, Golden State Warriors. Golden State came up. They haven't been to the NBA Finals since 2019. Haven't won since 2018. And through the past two seasons, I would have to say, Curry got hurt, missed the playoffs, didn't even make it to the bubble, NBA bubble when COVID happened. Last year, they had a decent season, but they made it to the playoffs. I think they made it to the play-in tournament, then they lost. Came back. They don't have Kevin Durant anymore. They come back,
And they play
and
better.
they're in the NBA Finals.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
do you think how they've grown throughout this year?
Well, it's really interesting. Like Klay Thompson, like technically he hasn't like lost to the playoffs. Like he's been in the finals for like 6 years straight now, because he missed the 2 seasons. And I feel like the new roster is just like better, because like the new additions of Andrew Wiggins and like Jordan Poole have just changed the.
Andrew Wiggins has been on the team since 2019.
Well,
right?
Jordan Poole like emerged. Like those,
Jordan Poole,
yeah.
yes, he just
Like-
recently
like-
joined.
Well, he was a rookie, but like I meant like emerged as like a
Yeah.
better player.
And that being said, I just wanted to say I was looking all over social media. I just realized that this is the first NBA Finals that 2 18-year-olds were playing in it this year for the Golden State Warriors. And the Celtics, they have been here before. I think in 2010, there was their last time they made it to the NBA Finals. They've been 22 times. 22. They've won 17, lost 5. And 2008 was the last one that they won. If they win this again,
They have the most champions.
we got the most championships. And we still got the most championships tied with the LA
Lakers,
Lakers. But that's another story for another day too.
I feel like Jordan Poole should have won Most Improved Player of the Year. Like he wasn't playing that much games, but like towards like the end he started more, and like he was like dropping like 27 points I think, and during like a stretch, and like he really improved like as a player. So I think he should have got the Most Improved Player of the Year.
Yeah. Well, talking about the Warriors, though, the Warriors, I think that in the Toronto game, I think they got outplayed by Kawhi Leonard, and their first NBA Finals, they got outplayed by, not the first one, but like the last one, most recent that they went in. I think they were outplayed by Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry and Pascal Siakam. But you got to know, Kyle Lowry and Kyle Lowry's gone. He's in Miami, and Kawhi Leonard is gone, and he's in LA.
The Clippers, yeah.
The Clippers, and now the Toronto Raptors are they're decent, but they're not like that good as they were back then. But now I think they're. But now, personally, I gotta say that.
One-hit wonders.
Yeah, they're one. Yeah. So, but the Warriors too. The Warriors, back to their story. The Warriors, they've had a great history in the past since 2015. Steph Curry winning MVP.
Unanimous.
What?
Unanimous, like
MVP in 2015, I think. Yeah.
yeah.
And then 2018. In 2018, they won with Kevin Durant. 2017 and 2018, they won with Kevin Durant on their team. Kevin Durant's gone. He's with the Nets now. And I don't know how they will pull away from a win here. They got a lot of playmakers, too. The 3 Splash Brothers, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson,
Pool
Draymond
party.
Green. What?
Pool party?
No, the Splash Brothers. They call
Yeah.
it Splash Brothers. But it's those three. And I think they got a good team, but the Warriors don't. They got an okay bench, but I think the Celtics have a better bench than him, if you have to ask me. So the final thing is, who wins the NBA Finals and why? You'll start first.
I'll say Celtics because like the Warriors have been like inconsistent. Like the first half, they just have like 7, 10 turnovers. I'm exaggerating, but like they have a lot of like turnovers, and like the Celtics have great defenders like Grant Williams, Marcus Smart, and like all those players.
Al Horford too.
Yeah, so they're gonna take advantage of that. The Celtics, they might lose like 1 or 2 games because like inexperience. Like Jason Tatum might have a bad game or 2, but I feel like the Celtics gonna win. But it's gonna be close.
Yeah, it's gonna be a close series. I want to piggyback what you just said. I believe the Celtics will win the NBA Finals. Personally, I think it's gonna be in 7 games because first, here's how it's gonna go. The first game, Golden State's gonna win. Then the second game, I think the Celtics will win. Third game, Golden State. Then the Celtics will win the next one, and then it's gonna go win loss for the Celtics, and then they'll end the series with a win in Golden State. And the Celtics, this is their first NBA Finals with Jason Tatum and all those star players, like including Jaylen Brown too. Jaylen Brown hasn't been there personally. They were close in 2018 and 2020, but I think this is their time to shine. And yeah, they got a good bench. Like you said, turnovers have been a pain in the neck for the Celtics. The Celtics have not had some good terms on offense. Marcus Smart loses the ball sometimes, and that's his biggest weakness, if you ask me. So I think so I'm hoping for a good series, but I think the Celtics will win in 7. And yeah, that's all I think.
You know what's funny is that KD and Kyrie left both the Celtics and Nets, and right now they're just in Cancun right now.
Cancun, yep.
They're not even playing.
Cancun,
Both the
Giannis is in Cancun, the Heat is in Cancun. All the teams that
They left for are now in the finals.
that got knocked out of the playoffs are in Cancun. So it's an excellent experience for a Celtics fan as me and Alejandro. I think you're a Celtics fan too.
Yeah.
Or I thought you were a Warriors fan, but
No, I just like Jordan Poole.
You just like Jordan Poole, of course. All right. Thank you, Alejandro, and I hope to see you back next year for this. I honestly should have had you on the March Madness show when we had Mr. Tebow and Mr. Crisafulli. I think you should have been on it. And next year, I think I'll have you back on because Mr. Tebow is leaving, and I'll think I'll have you back on here. Back for the March Madness show. Maybe at Buffalo Wild Wings again. Maybe we'll eat wings and stuff. And yeah, hope for the best. All right.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
All right. See ya.
Peace out, folks. For watching today's episode. Stay tuned for our next episode. We will be taking you behind the scenes here at DHS TV Media and see how the show goes down.
Make sure to like this video and subscribe to DHS TV Media on YouTube. And stay tuned for that next video.
On DHS
Sportscenter.